When you hear the words Indian music, what comes to mind? We have all heard Bollywood songs, but did we hear this? Who was that man? What was that instrument? And why did so many people come to see him? Let's meet a young boy named Ravi Shankar. Ravi was born in 1920 in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. From a young age, Ravi loved music and dancing. In fact, he first traveled internationally at the age of 10 as a dancer. No one knew at that time that Ravi Shankar would grow up to be one of the most influential artists in the world and an ambassador for Indian music. This young boy had great talent and even greater discipline and self-control. In 1934, when Ravi was 14 years old, he watched a musical performance by Alauddin Khan, and from that moment on, he knew he wanted to be a musician. He gave up everything else and focused only on music. Alauddin Khan agreed to teach young Ravi to become a serious musician. The training was intense. Ravi spent 14 hours a day for the next 7 years learning the sitar. As a touring dancer, he stayed in nice hotels and dined in fine restaurants. But as a student of sitar under Khan, Ravi lived a very simple life and slept on a simple cot, sometimes with cockroaches and even snakes around. There we see a great example of self-control. Ravi resisted distractions and focused on his goal to become a good musician. And he became a truly great musician. For the next 30 years, Ravi Shankar toured numerous countries and worked with many notable Western musicians. He helped popularize Indian music internationally. He won numerous awards globally, including the Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award in India. In the late 1960s, when his popularity was gaining in the US, as part of a movement called hippie movement, he had the opportunity to enhance his fame by encouraging the movement. Instead, he felt that the movement had some aspects that he did not like and distance himself from the movement. That's another great example of self-control, delaying short-term happiness that comes from being more famous for long-term happiness of staying true to one's beliefs. Throughout his life, he stayed true to his passion, playing the sitar, and exhibited great self-control in achieving his goals. So, what did we learn today? Pandit Ravi Shankar, who popularized the sitar, was one of the greatest ambassadors of Indian music. People with self-control can delay short-term happiness to achieve long-term success and have the ability to stick to one's beliefs even in tough situations. Here are some questions for you. What does collaborated mean? Collaborated means worked with. Which instrument did Pandit Ravi Shankar play? Pandit Ravi Shankar played the sitar. Which prestigious Indian award did Pandit Ravi Shankar receive? Pandit Ravi Shankar received the Bharat Ratna. Here are some activities for you. Discuss a time that you showed great self-control. Write about someone you know who showed great self-control. Share that letter with your teacher. In a small group, find out about another famous Indian musician, Zakir Hussain. Write down one page about him. In your next BSK class, share what you learned with your class. Thank you.